where the fuck did you go, Philly Bo? What's going on, guys? Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while, but, you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. I've just been a little busy doing other shit. I actually just got a bed, and yeah, I've been busy with that, trying to get that into the house and everything. But anyway, what I have for you guys here is the Peacekeeper with the quick draw and silencer. It's a free-for-all. The gameplay is not special at all. It's typical gameplay. Nothing special, but that's not what I really want to talk to you guys about today. A lot of you guys just really want to know what it was like for me to grow up and what I did whenever I was younger, whenever I was in school, whenever I was some of your guys' age. Basically, I was born September 8th, 1985 to a Teresa Bozeman and Gary Bozeman. And I had great parents. They were the best parents a kid could ask for. I mean, a little bit down the road, shit did kind of hit the fan and stuff didn't go the way that I obviously wanted it to. But I was a daddy's boy. My dad got me into sports. He got me into just being more of a social kid because I was kind of shy. I was a really shy kid, and I just spent a lot of my time with him. I love my mom, I really did, but I just clicked with my dad. And what I just said a second ago about shit hitting the fan, that's what I really wanted to cover, just so you guys really know exactly what happened. And I want you guys to hear it from the source, from me. It was 1995, and it was when the first PlayStation came out. And that was whenever the first Tekken came out too. And that's the game that I was really into. I was a fighting game person. If you guys want to know what my favorite video game of all time is, it's Mortal Kombat. The whole Mortal Kombat 2 is my favorite. But anyway, it was 1995. It was 5 days after Christmas, December 30th, 1995. And I was upstairs playing my PlayStation. And my oldest sister's boyfriend at the time, I remember him yelling, "Everyone get down here, Jimmy, get down." Jimmy was my cousin's boyfriend that was over there just hanging out too. That was the whole thing that I went through as a kid. All my sisters were older, so I hung out with older people. But yeah, he was yelling for Jimmy to come down. And basically, my dad had just collapsed at the bottom step. He went down the whole set of stairs, and on the last one, he just collapsed, fell straight forward and hit his chin, and he was bleeding pretty bad from his chin. But that wasn't the most concerning thing. The most concerning thing was he was grunting really bad, and as if, I don't know, maybe he was having a seizure, but I know it wasn't a seizure. I believe that it was heart failure. To this day, I haven't really looked into it because I tried to forget about it. But he was rushed to the hospital. The ambulance got there. I remember seeing him. He was completely white, just white as a ghost. And I remember just seeing him going off in the ambulance. And I went out on the back deck, and my sisters were just bawling their eyes out. My mom was scared. She had rushed home from work. Yeah, and basically after that, we were just sitting around waiting for word. Because we didn't go to the hospital because I don't really remember exactly why. But yeah, we were just waiting around to hear word about what had happened, and is he okay? Like, what's going on? What exactly happened? And I remember being up in my parents' bedroom, and my mom was on the phone with his brother, my uncle, and she asked him if he was okay, and he just started crying, and then she just threw the phone, and she just started bawling her eyes out, and I ran because I knew what that meant. Even at a young age, I knew what that meant. I just ran away, and yeah, it's pretty tough, man. I lost the most important person to me in my life, and it was rough. But after that, my mom, well, even before my dad passed away, she had problems. She had an alcohol addiction. She was anorexic. She went into the hospital for that. She had split personalities. My dad always tried to help her through that stuff. But, you know, after he passed away, she met this guy. I don't remember exactly when she actually met him, but it was about maybe a year after. And she eventually remarried him, and she told all of us, like, hey, I'm just trying to move on from your dad. He's not trying to replace your dad in any way, shape, or form, but He was actually paralyzed from the waist down because he fell from a 7-story building. My stepfather did. And basically, he came in. He was great for the first, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so. And then after that, things started to kind of go into a downward spiral. All my mom's bad habits from the past were coming back, and even worse. She got addicted to crack cocaine because of him. He got her addicted to it. And she was just falling apart. And I remember I was getting into middle school, but that basically just went on for years, and it eventually led to her death in 2000. And from there, I went and lived with her parents, my grandmother and my grandfather, and they raised me from 15 until, I grew into a man and I learned to take care of myself. And I was getting into music and all that stuff, and that's when Whitechapel started to become a part of my life, and I met up with all the guys, and we started the band. And, and basically I just want to share this with you guys, let you guys know that, like, life isn't that bad. It really isn't. The life is bad if you make it bad. Shit happens. Stuff's gonna happen to you that you're not gonna like, but you just have to work through it. And I'm living proof of that. I've worked through it, and I'm happier than I've ever been. But the gameplay's wrapped up. I'm sorry I couldn't go into as much detail as you guys wanted to, but that's pretty much the basis of it. And just take that, learn from it, and don't give up on life, man. Seriously, don't give up. I'm out. Peace.